it going, guys? Welcome back. So according to Sports Gamers Online, a source close to the development team of EA's franchise has informed them that the management has added extra developers at EA Vancouver to assist with the build of NHL 20. And this action took place apparently shortly after the release of NHL 19. So it's not like they just shipped them on over yesterday, but they've been working on it now since the beginning of NHL 19, where they start working on NHL 20. So there's a couple of things you can take from this. One, EA has never confirmed this, obviously, so it can just be a rumor, but it also makes a lot of sense and can be very true. I mean, who can forget what half a game NHL 15 was coming to next-gen consoles? Well, you know why? That's because the other half of the game turned out to be a UFC game, not figuratively, but literally, because EA sent some of the NHL developers to go and help with the new UFC game. So 5 years down the road, and EA is still paying for that mistake in the eyes of many NHL players. And it makes all the sense in the world as to why they wouldn't want that to happen again for the jump to PS5 and Xbox 2, or whatever they want to call the new Xbox. And being the NHL diehard that I am, I'm really hoping that this is the case. The second takeaway we can get from this is this. No disrespect to any current developers, but they likely lack the experience with creating story mode like features to a game, as NHL hasn't had one in, well, pretty much, well, ever. The closest thing they've had was 5 years ago with the whole live the life thing. But like I said, no disrespect to them, they do an amazing job. Heck, they could have had experience with, other games in that department. That's not the point. The point is, if EA were to make a huge, step forward in NHL 20 and add a live the life type of mode, or a long shot, or a 2K My Career type story mode to NHL 20 and completely overall be a pro, it would certainly transition more smoothly if it brought over some extra help from guys, who have had experience with it in previous years. We're just being hypothetical at this point though, but again, Be a Pro is long overdue an overhaul, and it makes sense that this is the year for Be a Pro. And I think it's great news for us if they are bringing over extra bodies to help make, NHL 20 a great game, because it also tells me EA is trying to focus more attention on the NHL franchise, and it's not trying to, well, easily said, half-ass the next iteration. And it's music to my ears. And not to be over dramatic, but it is literally now or never, with the 2020 PS5 release date looking likely, and if it's not going to be 2020, 2021's looking almost all but guaranteed. If it's not 2020, that means this is the year, because once NHL 20 is released, we can all but guarantee most of the focus for the franchise will go to focusing on the transition to the next-gen consoles, and there more than likely will not be time or budget to overhaul an entire mode in a year where the main focus will be on the transition to next-gen. But now is a perfect time to try and hit this sucker out of the park, fine-tune some things for NHL 21 for whatever console it may lay on, and we go from there. Nonetheless, if true, this is honestly the best and biggest news we've heard come out of the NHL camp in years, no doubt, and I can't wait to see what comes about it in the coming months. But hey, we won't know for sure the path until we get further details when the game is officially released, some trailers, stuff like that. But as far as the release date goes, we'll be getting NHL a little early this year, not a whole lot, couple days, with FIFA releasing on the 27th and NHL typically having a couple weeks separation between other EA Sports title releases, and the typical second Friday of the month falling in line perfectly. An expected release date for NHL 20 is September 13th. Over the past couple years, it has pushed the release of its new titles back from Tuesday to Friday in order to, incentivize people to pre-order the more expensive edition in order to get unlimited access to the game 3 days early. So technically you should have unlimited access to the game come Tuesday, September 10th, if you choose to buy said edition. But for those of you who have EA access, you can expect to play the game even 5 days earlier than that, which gives you access to the game by September 5th, but you will only get a 10-hour trial, keep that in mind, until the Tuesday, Friday release dates mentioned above. For those who may not know though, on PS4, new to EA access and whatnot, it's $5 and it gives you 5 days early access and 10-hour trials to all EA access, or to all EA title releases in general. So that is the reason you get the game. It'll be on a Thursday, the Thursday before the Friday, like I said, the 5th, when you will get access to play this game. But you only get a 10-hour trial. When your 10-hour trial is up, you're done. You got to wait till release date, but hey, 10 hours can go a long way. But that is it for today, fellas. I would like to hear your input on this. What are you guys thinking? How's it sound? Does this sound like something could be happening this year? What do you guys think if it is? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.